Good morning. My name is Sean Williams. I represent Watertown and Oakville and Woodbury in the State House. I have since 2003. I currently serve as the leading House Republican on the Finance Committee, which is the Tax Committee. I'm also on the Energy and Technology Committee and the Labor and Public Employees Committee with Representative Minor. And I said last year, every year we come back and we talk about the same things, and things don't seem to change: taxes and spending and job growth and that sort of thing. I thought this morning I might share with you a story about regulations. Some of you may have read in the paper in the last few months about a small company in Warwick, Rhode Island called Kutu Brothers Moving. Kutu Brothers Moving wanted to open up a branch in Stonington, Connecticut. There's a moving and storage company. They wanted to open up in Stonington, Connecticut. They wanted to bring 10 to 12 jobs here to the state of Connecticut. Unbeknownst to many of us, Kutu Brothers and other moving companies have to file for a certificate of public necessity and convenience with the State Department of Transportation. And what that means is that the state DOT has to determine whether or not there's a need for this particular service here in the state of Connecticut, and they go through a series of steps to figure that out. And so what I learned through this process, and what many of my colleagues have learned in the last few months since this happened in May of 2012, is that Kutu Brothers was asked a variety of questions. They were asked how many employees they're going to have, what their expected monthly costs are going to be, a variety of what otherwise would be considered to be very proprietary business information that you would not want to expose to your competitors, even to the degree that they were asked by the State Department of Transportation how much they have currently in their checking account. As if that's not bad enough, Kutu Brothers competitors were offered the opportunity to come before the State Department of Transportation and give their reasons why they think this company should or should not come to the state of Connecticut. I'll give you one guess as to what a competitor said as to whether a company should be able to come into a market. And so folks, of course, the sad ending to the story is that not based on anything to do with safety or any other things that you might think would be a reason for declaring a company unable to come to the state of Connecticut, this company was rejected, and they opened up a branch in Massachusetts somewhere, I think in Worcester. So I tell you this story because if we didn't know about this regulation that's on the books, where the government and not the free market and not the consumers were determining whether a business should or should not come into the state of Connecticut, we didn't know about this little small regulation. How many regulations out there are like that we don't know about? And so this session we should be talking about regulations and how we can best foster an environment where businesses can come here to the state of Connecticut. If it happened to this one company, that should be not the end of the saga, but that should be the beginning.